Hey, good morning. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. It's Danielle. I hope that your Tuesday is off to a fabulous start. It is nice to see so many of you on here. If this is your first time here, go ahead and type new in the chat because we definitely want to give it up and welcome you. Because, first off, you need to give it up to yourselves for stopping in because I know it's hard and it's weird to just go in random people's lives and you're like, can they see me? Like, for real. We can't see your camera for all the newbies, but we see the names. Hey, Ruby. Hey, David. Hey, Cheryl. Is it Cheryl Go Go Hug? Oh, what is that? Cynthia, what's up, Cynthia? How y'all doing? Good morning. My name is Danielle. I am a registered nurse. Welcome in TT Williams and Mama Linda. And so what I do is I go live and I teach people what has been working for me and what I have been doing lately. And so I am a retired nurse. So my page is Life After Nursing because this has been my journey since I walked away from corporate America. Hey, Tanya. Hey, Barbara, Eric. Welcome in. Say hello when you come in, y'all. That helps me. It helps you as well. You get points when you comment, when you like and you share lives out. Do the daily heart meets. Don't forget to come in and get your daily heart meet as well. But so in nursing, I've been a registered nurse, like I mentioned, for 18 years. Oftentimes I was burnt out. I was exhausted. I was tired. I feel like, okay, I'm trapped now because I went to college for 4 years. This is my degree. Maybe I should just keep jumping around and switching careers in nursing. And I did that several times. And then I even realized, I said, well, look, let me see if I can replace my income from nursing and be able to stay home with my children. Because when I went to nursing school, the twins were little. So I think they were like maybe about 4 or 5 when I finished, but maybe about 4 years old when I finished. And I was like, well, look, I'm tired of, having to rush, get caught in traffic, take them to daycare. And I was tired of all the things. And I was introduced to network marketing. And so I said, okay, this is my answer. Has anyone else ever tried to find something else, like a side hustle or anything to bring in extra income? Or maybe you thought maybe it was going to get you out your full-time job because you really didn't like it. Anybody else? Or am I the only person who done that? Am I the only person like, look, I know there's got to be a better way. How can I make some money? Am I the only person like that? It's okay. Because I realize a lot of times I stand alone. So it's all good. It's all good. But I always like connecting with those like-minded people who are like, you know what? There is a better way. There has to be an easier way. I know it seems wrong to think, hey, how can I make more money and work less? I know that seems weird, y'all, but it's happening to me. And I'm just going to tell you, for years, this is really what I was looking for. So I became a sales director in the Pink Cadillac company. I did that for 3 years, y'all. And I'm going to tell you, that was awful because I was not only working as a nurse, but I was also building that business like on the weekend because that's when women want you around their table. And so someone said, oh, I found something else. And it was a wellness company. And of course, I excelled in that because wellness, I'm a nurse. That's just right up my alley, right? So I can do a lot of research, talk about it with authority based on the knowledge that I already have. And I went in there and I made over 6 figures my first year. Pause for the cause because I was a burnt out nurse who would never have made 6 figures. With a college degree in 18 years of working, I was making like 1,800, 1,900 every 2 weeks after taxes. Y'all, that's ridiculous. But I'm in Virginia. I'm not in California or New York where the cost of living is higher. So that's good pay. Hey, Rose, welcome in, y'all. And so I was like, okay, this is real good. So that's when I stopped working. So I have not worked in corporate America for 5 years, but let's talk about my journey in that. I worked my tail off to build a team. My organization got up to 1,003 people. I was running live Zooms all the time. I was always on the phone. I was always doing something to build that business. So I really worked more than 40 hours a week. So what? I could do it in my pajamas. My brain was always working. So it causes extra stress. Y'all, with this thing here that I found that I'm going to tell y'all about digital marketing, I don't have to approach family members and friends. I'm not running Zooms and team meetings and all the shenanigans. Flying all the way to Utah because if I didn't go to Utah, you don't get your check. It's a hotmess.com. I've done it all. Okay. And so with network companies, staying up late at the end of the night on the last day of the month to crunch numbers so that your team advances the next day or people get a good check or a bonus check. I've done everything and it burnt me out. And so I'm exhausted. I was exhausted. And so I'm glad that someone introduced me to this space. Hey, Virginia Brown Style. I had never heard of it. V, thank you for coming in again. Good to see you. And I took a chance on me. And I was like, I don't even know what digital marketing is. I've never heard of it. It sounds like a SCAM. And all I had to do was just take a moment and go to good old Google. All of us have it, but some of us just fail to use it. If you go to Google, it'll tell you exactly what digital marketing is. In part, y'all, it's just learning the skills to sell digital and physical products using the internet, social media, email marketing, ads, just to name a few. And so if you got internet and Wi-Fi, there's no reason that you're not making money from your phone. Hey, Defrost, Sunshine, we all need to be making money from our phone. We pay a good old bill every month, right? Let it offset itself. Let it work for you so you can make money. If you're scrolling and spending hours on the internet, you need to turn that scrolling into dollars, okay? And also the fact is that many of us are sitting on thousands of dollars worth of content. Sometimes people say, oh my God, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know how to create content when I get in this space. Baby, half of us already take pictures everywhere we go. We take video footage every time we're on vacation. We cook a dinner, a meal, and stuff we like. All you're going to do is learn these high income skills to couple with the information, your pictures, your videos, they call it B-roll footage, and you're going to be able to create content. When they told me that, I was like, oh, I got this, because I got tons of videos. Some of the videos that I post are so old, child, they from years ago. Me and my family at the aquarium or anywhere, and I've learned to construct it in a way to turn it into content. And that's what these programs teach you. And so it's for people who are burnt out, they're tired of their 9 to 5, people who are looking for another stream of income. It's for people who already have a successful business, because if you have a successful business, it's going to teach you how to scale that bad boy so that you can be more visible and make more money. It doesn't matter if you're a hairdresser, a nail tech, if you're a mechanic. You're going to get on here and you're going to learn to talk about what you love. So if it's all about car parts, that's what you're going to talk about. Teach us how to change a tire, because I don't know how to change one. I'll definitely follow you and watch that. But you know what I'm saying? You get to be who you are on the social media platforms, on all of them. And that's what I absolutely love about it. And then also, if you already say you have an idea, you want to create a digital product, but you just don't know what to do, you don't know how to bring it to life, then a digital program is going to teach you how to create your own digital products so that you can get it out here and sell it. And then I love the group in the middle. That's me. Those who don't have a business already, don't have a niche, and just want something that you can make some extra money from, teaching other people how they can make money on the internet. And that's what I did, y'all. And I sell a done for you digital product. It's the quickest way to make money on the internet without having to create your own thing. Now, you can still create yours, and sometimes that takes people weeks or months to create a digital product. But in the process of while you're creating your own digital product, why not sell something that someone else has already created? Hello, somebody. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Danielle, just to reset the room. Thank you so much for coming in here. Today, I do have a free PDF that's all about attraction marketing to teach people how to optimize their bio and make sure that your name, your bio, what you say in it, your picture, everything is congruent with your message. And so if you go up to the top where you see my picture in the top left corner, if you click my picture once and you click my picture a second time, it's just going to bring you directly to my profile page here. Hold on, let me mirror this. And for those that's on my page that's new, the link isn't clickable yet. So you would just have to type in like liveatyourpace.com. Let me put a picture up here so y'all can see it. Hey y'all, so on my Life After Nursing, that's my old account. You can just go right to the link in my bio and click it. But for those that's on my other account, I created a second account as a backup, only because I get a lot of violations and I don't understand why. I've went through the community guidelines. I have a list of no words that I do not say on live because I know that gets you in trouble. I don't point, but sometimes I always still get restrictions. So I'm like, listen, that's a problem. But right here, you'll see my link right here for those that's on Life After Nursing. All you do is click it. Now, my store will look a little different on Live at Your Pace. I have several stores, but they're all the same information. Welcome in, everybody. I teach people how to make full-time and part-time income directly from their phone. There's no reason that me as a complete beginner in 4 weeks made $5,400. That was more than I brought in on my JOB as a registered nurse. So it's crazy. So right here, you see this DWA, Digital Wealth Academy. I love it. It's beginner friendly. It's for everyone. So if you touch DWA, then right here, you'll see where you're able to put in your name and your best email address, and all the information will be sent to you. So it says launch a digital business with no experience needed. Y'all, I started over here on TikTok with a brand new account. I have never been over here. I was always on FB and IG. This is an all-in-one digital marketing automation course designed to help beginners create multiple streams of income online. And so you're going to learn all the multiple benefits. I love that they have 4 modules dedicated to men and how they talk, how they would build a business. It's taught by Richard Yu. In the last 4 years, Richard has made over $26 million in digital marketing. So of course I peek in there and I learn from him too. Because I mean, I might not present like a man, but I'm going to learn the skills, right? So there's no setup required. This is an affiliate program, so you will get an affiliate link in less than 24 hours after signing up, so that you can go ahead and share it out with people. It's in 6 languages, so if you speak another language and you want it in another language, guess what? You have access to it in 6 languages. I think it's Dutch, German, Spanish, French, Portuguese, yes, and English. So it's in 6 languages. So that is amazing in itself. In case you're listening to me and you speak another language, you got family members in another culture language and you want to share it with them, then guess what? You have access to that. So once you put in all of your information, you're going to receive a free PDF. I also recorded a little short video. You can look at it in your spare time if you want to. That takes you through a little walkthrough of the back office of the courses and the modules and what you will learn. But y'all, I have now learned, I have so much confidence. I can just get on camera and speak. When I first started, I didn't want to go live. And when I did go live, I was on here for like 15 minutes and I was gone. Just like that. Hey, Jen, I was gone because the nervousness, the butterflies, even though the people aren't sitting directly in front of you, I don't know why you get a little anxious. Well, I did, and start sweating. I'm like, oh my God, they can't see my armpits. I'm nervous. And then also I was scared to create content because I don't know much about creating content. So over there, I was inconsistent. I'll post once a week, once a month, show pictures of me and my family, and what we're up to. But here, when you start building a business, they're going to teach you to be consistent. When you're starting out, oh, thank you, Key Bees. I appreciate that compliment. When you initially start out, they teach you to make 3 posts a day, whether you're starting on IG, FB, here, because you got to teach the algorithm that you are here to really create content and you're going to use their platform. That's the way that they in turn reward you and push people to your page, whether it be through the FYP or making sure that they see your videos and content that you create. So there is a method to the madness. That's why you invest in a course, so you can learn all the skills, right? But after you go there and you get the free information about DWA, what I want to show you is I love the community. The community has like over 100,000 people. Like this week alone, I asked a question because I wanted some pictures for something. And this guy said, hey, here's my link. Click me on IG. I went there and then messaged him and he sent me everything that I needed. I like that we have people. And I didn't purchase from this guy. It was just I put my question inside of the community and then people help you. That's the benefit of having these businesses too, is that you're not doing it alone. You have thousands of people who are also doing it. Like in my case, I couldn't approach my family members and friends. Hey, Onika, thank you for the follow. I couldn't approach my because none of them have ever done it. So I couldn't ask them what was their opinion of it. So when you're in a community of people who are like-minded, hey, Crystal 38, who are also doing the same thing, it's nice to have that assistance from them as well. And make sure that you are assistants too. Like if I look in a community and somebody asks a question and I know the answer because I've already been that place in my journey, I drop it there because I treat people the way I want to be treated. And that's the way I think most people do in this business because they're not attached to you. You're not making payment off of them. This is a one-time sale, like it's an affiliate program. So when you sell it, like the cost of it is $4.97. Let's just put it out there. It's $4.97. I know people want to know how much is it. It's $4.97, but you make $4.22 every time you have a sale. It's an 85% commission. So there is nobody else making money off you or off of them. It's a one-time sale. So the fact that people are helping you out and they don't get a thing from it, I love it. They're living by the principle that it's more happiness in giving than receiving. And guess what? They're going to still flourish in you too, because there's no need to be selfish in this space. When you get into digital marketing and you're learning new skills, share it with other people, share it in your lives, share it in your content. And this is because we all can learn. They're not taking any money from your table and your family in your mouth. This is not corporate America. When you're in corporate America, you keep all your secrets to yourself. If you learned a new way to use an Excel spreadsheet, you better not tell everybody at your job, because then somebody else going to do it. They're going to do it better and they'll take your job. You live in a scarcity mindset. And so when you are in digital marketing, think abundance. It's over 5 billion people on social media platforms. And guys, people are making bank. They're making thousands of dollars every single day because people are flocking to the e-learning industry. After the pandemic, everybody and their mama started learning how to make money from home. Everybody starting side businesses and hustles because ain't nobody want to go to work. They realized that good old $600 a week was coming from the government. They didn't want to work. And guess what? People are the same. Our personalities and stuff haven't changed. We've learned that we may do. We had enough food to eat. We could pay our bills. And it's like, okay, don't nobody want to go up in there no more. So if you feel like, oh my goodness, I hate that my job finally went back after the pandemic. Because I know that's some of the people I've talked to who have purchased from me said, and yeah, my biggest problem was I was fine. I was doing my job from home for 2.5, 3 years. Now all of a sudden they want us to come back to the office. And it's like all the work was still getting done at home. People don't want to get up and drive and commute and have to get dressed and drop their kids off at daycare. You done gave them extra expenses all over again. So people are looking for ways to make money from home, but they don't want to make splashes of money. But I do got a few who say, then yeah, I just want $1,000 a month. And I'm like, okay, let's execute the plan. You know, the system is here. They give us everything to do. And then I have those that, girl, the sky's the limit. I set a restriction on myself and I had no clue. When I first started, I was like, if I make $1,000 a month, that'd be good. The first 3 weeks, I didn't make a dime, y'all. I don't have a problem telling you. 3 weeks, I created content. I didn't make any money. By the end of the third week, I had made $1,500. And I was like, oh my God, it paid me back for my initial investment. And I'm in the green. I'm in profit. Everything from here is profit mode. And I was excited. But you couldn't have told me from that first day of making my sale, and then less than 4 weeks, I had made $5,400. And I says, oh my God. In January, I was only 5 months in and I had my first $10,000 month. I made like $10,200 and something dollars. And I says, oh my goodness, what do we got here? February was even better. I made $12,000 in February. And it was like, my limiting belief was like, how could I do this? But inside of the community, they got classes talking about how to scale from $10,000 months to $50,000 months. And I'm like, okay, if all these people are doing it and thinking bigger, then Danielle, you got to think bigger too. You got to think bigger, quicker, and faster because it's happening for these people. There's no difference between them and me. They just started before me. Their journey may be a little different. Who knows? They may be reaching out to family members and friends and growing so fast, but I'm not doing that. They teach you attraction marketing. There's whole modules. Let me see. I'm going to pull it up. Like, if you just got here, go get the free information. Hey, amazing. Thank you so much for the daily heart meet. Got your 45 points. Don't forget. After you do a daily heart meet, you know, you get 30 points as a bonus. But if you go into our school community, this is the community right here. It's over 122,000 people in DWA. And guess what? It'll never be oversaturated. 122,000. Not everybody is selling Done For You digital products. There's over 13 streams of income. I'm sorry, it's up to 15 now. So people are doing Airbnb, Turo. My husband is doing drop shipping with my son that he's learned in here. He'll never sell a Done For You digital product. He might tell a friend talking and say, hey, you know, the reason I started this, but he just set up his account with Turo, learned Turo in here. We're going to put a car on Turo. We got a 2023 Pathfinder. And in our area, we see a lot of people don't have 7-seaters. So he's like, put that sucker out on Turo. Hey, thank you so much for the goal set. I appreciate it. And so now we're just going to do that. Let me change the goal in the middle of the screen. So if any of y'all are new, whenever you go live, always want to keep a gift goal in the middle of the screen. When you hit it, you can get more push and reach on the FYP. So they tell you to always have a goal in the middle of your screen. So guess what I like to eat? So we're going to put corn on the cob. How about that? We're going to put corn on the cob, and that's 1 coin. Which is a half of a penny, if that's a such thing. It's a half of a penny. Okay? All right. So now let me show you inside of the classroom. So inside of the classroom, what I like about it is everything is aesthetically pleasing. It's easy to navigate, to get directly to the stuff. And I love that. But the mindset, by far, I have to say, is one of my favorite. I used to teach mindset coaching. I used to do Mindset Mondays in my other business. And, but I'm always on the other end of giving the mindset coaching, helping people to get over their limiting belief, to stretch their thinking, to become readers, you know, read books. Like, I mean, when I tell you, y'all can't even see behind me. If I move my tripod, it will fall. But Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. Oh my God, this is like one of my favorites. The Dream Giver, you know, just different things like to always grow yourself and your mindset. But I've never really been on the receiving end of that, except when Mel Luca assigned me a personal coach that will call me once a week to give me a coach to feed me as I'm feeding multiple people. So when I went inside of here and I went through the mindset coaching, it actually gave me a new belief system into digital marketing and helped me to appreciate you are what you think. You know how some people say, if you believe you can, you can. If you think you can't, you can't. It's true, because the subconscious mind only knows what you feed it. And so, and, as I went through the training and stuff, it made me remember that I need mentorship and coaching as well. I got to go back to reading like I always did. I always poured into books and read things that would grow me, and in turn that I could share and grow others. And so I'm about to get back into that. My audio books, Think and Grow Rich. I love Robert Kiyosaki. One more, Go for the No. So many things I used to read. I don't have to worry about going for no anymore because I'm not in network marketing or MLM. MLMs, they teach you to go after families and friends. And so they may tell you no, and then your feelings are hurt. And so they teach you about the numbers game. However, this is a different type of marketing because this is digital marketing. All you're doing is showing up as yourself. You're never approaching anybody, no family and friends, no list of 1,000 people that you know, because we're not calling them and telling them anything. Hey, Quiet Storm, I was an MLM queen. No, I left MLM network marketing altogether and just been strictly doing digital marketing. And I absolutely love it, Quiet Storm, because I truly have freedom now. Because when I do this, I do offer one-on-one mentorship for those who purchase from me. And I limit myself on how many. I usually try to take on no less than, about 4 to 5 people per day. The first 4 or 5 who purchase, I go with them and work with them, do their one-on-one call, make sure their affiliate link is set up. If they need me to help them plug in a digital store before they get to that page, I do all of that with you directly inside of my Zoom. Because I didn't get this to make it another job. I was looking for time freedom, y'all. And so the fact is that this is something that's in high demand. Next time you in a magazine for MLM. Oh my goodness, Quiet Storm. I have recycled mostly everything that I was in with MLMs and network marketing. Most of them I started throwing away. I did. I really did. But even magazines, let's just see. I started putting tags. I told my kids to put it. Look, that month, this is me and my husband. I had the top number 8 business in all of the company, number 8 that month. Let's see. I even had a brand new car. Oh, these are people who were in my organization, so I saved it for them. Mel, Dame, and Lisa. That's another book. Let's see. Oh, I was always in magazines. I can show you in Mary Kay too. I was a top earner. I built huge big businesses in network marketing, MLMs. Yeah. So yeah, Quiet Storm. So these are the magazines, and I've always had success, and it feels good not to do those. You can go on my Instagram as well. You'll see I taught a lot of times on corporate stages. I went on vacations at least 7 or 8 times every single year, all expense paid for by the company. So on my Instagram and stuff like that, you will find those times. Here's another one. Yeah. So I guess you didn't believe me, but I don't mind sharing. But yeah, I had top businesses, built that thing out, had a good time. I had a good time, when you're doing it. This one, number 7, top business out of thousands of people. Number 7, top business earner in the entire company out of the top directors. So I have a stack of books. A lot of them I recycled. I kept the ones where my stories are in, because several of them have my whole entire, an article written up about me or my husband. I don't know which ones those are. I think I have 3 of those where I have full page cover stories. Yes, indeed, Brian. Yes. So I was in Melaleuca. I was a senior 9. So some of y'all know that company. So inside of that company, I was a senior 9. Of course, I made over 6 figures every year. My first 12 months there, I made over $158,000, and I grew every year. And so I made multiple 6 figures there. I love multiple streams of income. I have no problem telling people I love that. And so a friend of mine's introduced me to the travel business. I love the compensation plan of that. And so I decided to start a business there in September of 22. Now, in my mindset, travel and health and wellness have nothing to do with each other. I'm still going to clean my house. I'm going to take a bath. I'm going to use deodorant, but I'm still going to vacation. They do not interfere with one another. However, Melaleuca begged to differ and said that that is too similar, and they took my business and shut it completely down. When I say you don't understand what piss feels like, piss to the highest level, because when you're used to making that type of money and then it just stops, like my residual income, like I didn't work for 2 whole months. I lost an aunt unexpectedly to a brain aneurysm, and it messed me up. I started having panic attacks. My head was hurting. I wanted to get checked, make sure, because I'm like, genetic, do I got an aneurysm? All the things. And I just could not stop it. The anxiety just took over. And it's amazing because I'm always the strong one. I'm the one who's everyone's family nurse, better be like almost a doctor. I'm telling people what prescriptions they need, this, that, and the third. And then it's like in that moment, I couldn't function. So I didn't work my business for 2 months, but my check still was $6,900 and $6,000. Those 2 months that I just took a break, I cut my phone. I couldn't take phone calls. I did nothing. I just needed to just shut my whole entire life down. Just worry about those within this 4 walls, me, my husband, my 4 children. And I still made really great money. It's because you work so hard to build a team, and then they just take it from you. And I learned a valuable lesson in that I will never, ever build another MLM network marketing company because it's not yours. At least I love this. I'm learning these skills. And I love the skills that I'm learning here. I can go out and create a digital marketing business. I can turn around and contract myself out to work for a local dentist office, a hairdresser, and say, hey, give me before and after pictures, or the transformation of people who have braces. And I can create social media pages and help them out because these are skills that can't nobody take from me. And so for me, I just won't do it anymore. I mean, I put plenty of years into those type of companies, built them, had cars to show for it. The good thing about Melaleuca, that was my car. So they just gave me $500 a month. So I went and got me a BMW X7 off the lot. That's something I wanted. I wanted a car big enough to fit me and my family. I knew I wanted a 7 Series, but I didn't want a car. So I got the X7 and I love it, and they pay for it. And Mary Kay, you don't get to keep the car, okay? You can buy it after the 3 years, but you don't keep the car. And if you don't make production, you owe a car note. And make it make sense. Why am I paying almost $400 for a Chevy Cruze? That is stupid. That's stupid. You paying like $375 for a Chevy Cruze. And then, listen, we can go all day long. But I have done the network marketing things, and I'm done. I just can't do it no more. So, yes, that's fine. That's my past. That's who I was. That's why I said for me, this is freeing. I don't have to. Thank you so much, Judy. Thank you, girl boss. Yes, it's the truth. I just cannot be telling people to be calling people, running around on the weekends. They go to somebody's house. You trying to do something to make money for you and your family, and you go do a facial. And I've had this happen to me. I have facialed women, and I said I was in the broke circle at one point. I was trapped. I went and did a facial, was with some ladies for 2 hours, and one person brought satin lips. Do you know that was $18 and I made $9 for 2 hours of my time? Are you kidding me? I could have went to work as a registered nurse and picked up a PRN shift. It was things that happened that makes it like it's not really a great return on investment. And the biggest investment that you make is your time. Once you learn entrepreneurial skills, you can always make money. That's why I say I will never be broke as long as I have breath in my body and my brain works. Because I have entrepreneurial skills. I'm going to always make money, but I can never get my time back. And all those businesses, whether it was the businesses I built, the careers I've had, they drained my time. That my kids got the raggedy part of me. My husband at least got some good quality time. He made sure of that, right? You get in bed, you talk, whatever. But your kids get the raggedy pieces. Because I'm tired when I come home. They already got homework. I'm making sure they pick their clothes out. Pick up your dirty clothes. Did you take a shower? What they want for dinner? I mean, god darn. Then it's go to bed, do this thing all over again. It's exhausting. And then when you have a network marketing business and your phone is ringing all the time because you don't make money, so many of them, the top leaders, I can just speak from my last company because I was a top leader on all of them. Some of them would be crying on lives. I mean, we'll do a Zoom training and they're crying and the anxiety and this, that, and the third. I said, oh my God, what a mixed balance here. This is a mixed balance. You do all this sacrificing. Yes, some of them are making a couple $1 million a year. Okay. Money ain't everything if you don't have the time freedom to enjoy it. I feel like life is about balance. It's about balance. Yes, we want good money. Let's be honest. We got bills and money is the only way we're going to do it, right? We got to do it. We got to have moolah. But at the same time, at what cost? If it's costing your health, if it's causing you stress, it's causing you anxiety, causing you to lose sleep, is that money worth it? Because if you're dead and gone, you can't enjoy the money. It just don't make sense. People don't believe that stress kills. Oh my God, it does. People don't understand when the body is under so much stress and you got so much cortisol and stuff rolling through, your body can't focus on what it needs to attack harmful cells, and you're at greater risk of developing cancer. It's just so much. Yes, it's about food, but stress is a big precursor of it too. A lot of people who are diagnosed, is two things they always say. What is the person's vitamin D level, and what was the most stressful event they had within the last 12 months? It is what it is. And so, y'all, this has been the best thing I've ever found. And I'm just saying, for my peace of mind, this has been the best thing I've ever seen. Jennifer said, yes, it's just too much for nothing. Yes, Lord, when I sat at a table and sold a satin lip set. Do you still show others on your live to join? Yes, Dwayne. People can still join me in digital marketing. They can. Your husband hated MLM Jen. Ain't that something? My husband just let me do whatever. He let me do whatever. He would say something like, ooh, that's a lot of product you got. And I said, Because when I was at the MK, right? You're a director, your team has to produce a certain amount. I don't know what the numbers are now. But back when I was a director, we had to do $4,500 a month. And if my unit did $3,000, y'all know who placed that $1,500 order, right? Every month. Your girl right here. $1,500, I would place it. And then the next month, one of my friends said, Danielle, you're like a drug dealer, or the people who sell CDs out the back of the car back in the day and VHS tapes. Because what I would do is, girl, I'd be everywhere. I package it up a little cute and it's in my trunk. And you find a nice way to say, hey, you looking for some new lipsticks or perfumes to somebody? And they'll say, yeah, you come over, you sell it to them 50% off, just the price you paid for it, so you can start getting your moolah back, right? And finally, my friend Tamika one day, she said, D, girl, I just got to tell you, you are hustling backwards. I said, huh? Now, mind you, Meek don't have a business. She don't have a job. She works in corporate America too. But she told me, just from her on the outside watching me, she said, you hustling backwards. That thing hit me like a ton of bricks, y'all. You know how somebody can say something to you and it like give you a little sting, kind of hurt your feelings? Oh my goodness gracious. It just sting you, hurt your feelings at the same time. I said, oh, excuse me. I said, but girl, I had to think about that thing. Later on, I did. I'm hustling backwards trying to save a unit. All the things. Now I can laugh at it, you know. But it's a lot, y'all. A lot of people don't recognize it, but it was fun while it lasted. I learned great skills. How about that? We're going to say I learned some great skills, and I also learned that Danielle ain't doing that no more. And I love showing people an easier way. There's an easier way with more income attached to it. Y'all, done for you digital products. Hey, Punami, thank you so much. If I study practical nursing, does OWP apply to my spouse? What's OWP? Chad, you can't be, I'm over 40. You can't be doing them letters with me, Chad. I don't even know what that is. I got to type it in on the computer. Look, that was another thing I thought. I was like, listen, can I do digital marketing? You know, is this for people 40 plus? You know, and I was nervous. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm like, I don't know. People my age probably ain't doing it. I'm typing on the computer. What does OWP stand for? Hold on. OWP, abbreviation for 21 different, oh God. What do you mean? You tell me. It said it's an abbreviation for 21 things. I know, open work permit. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know. I'm sorry, Punami. I don't know. Are you in another country? I don't know. I'm in the U.S. and I really don't know. I apologize. A unit you really didn't have, Jennifer said. Absolutely. A unit you really didn't have. You had 5 people who were trying to sell lipsticks with you. Oh my goodness. Make it make sense. I'm sorry. I'm tickled, but that's where I was in life. I've done it. I've tried it all, y'all. This has been the best return on investment. I mean, when I made that $5,400, I was like, okay. The next month, I think I made like $3,000, right? Shoot, $3,000 when I only would make 4 if I took my good old tail to work. $3,000 in a month, and I'm like, I think I worked maybe an hour a day, 30 minutes a day, because when I first started, I couldn't even go live, right? So you couldn't go live. You had to have, I don't know, TikTok might be the same. You had to have 500 followers first for me to, go live. It took me forever to get to 500. Then it took 1,000 to get a clickable link. So I couldn't even go live. I was just working on creating the content and making sure I post every day like they tell you to do in the program. And so that's all I was doing. And I'm like, and $3,000 a month for that? Oh, shut up. Sign me up. We're going to do this over. We're going to do it again the next month and the next month and the next month. And that's all I do, y'all, is I just take it day by day, one day at a time, one day at a time. I get in on this stuff. They have live meeting trainings. And I'm telling you, yesterday I got on one I have multiple digital products. So the one for digital growth community, I got in on the training with that one yesterday. And oh my goodness, you're talking about amazing. I mean, I just learned so much. It's just so fun. I learned, and it was a one-time investment because I'm tired of spending money every month. Every business I had to keep what they call active status, to get your check, you got to place an order every single month. So with this, it was a one-time investment. I invest one time in the program, whichever ones I'm going to have, right? And I don't have to keep paying over and over. But my butt always get a payment plan. And girl, it's unended training. You ain't gonna never finish, chat. I've been in for a year. You think I finished all the training in the modules and programs, Jen? I ain't finished, chat. It's impossible. It's so much. You'll never know everything. You don't work for Mark Zuckerberg. He ain't your husband. Child, things change with these algorithms and stuff all the time. You're gonna always be learning. Always be learning. So as you go through the main basics of the module, that's fine. But then I set my schedule sometime to jump on some of the live trainings. I got like 5 digital products, y'all. And I have them all in my link. So if you just got here, get the free information. This is how you learn. If you want to book a one-on-one with me, I need to make that a link tree. Oh shoot, I need to do that to add it so people can book a one-on-one. You just call me on the phone. I give you my phone number. Don't go to Telegram and WhatsApp, y'all. That ain't me. You know them people fake. I've been on TikTok for a year now, Judy Smart. 1 year. July made a year. And I'm telling you, I like it, because it's different than IG. I went through some of the training on Instagram, and it was talking about, like, when Instagram first started, it was a picture platform. So people put their highlights of their life, their highlight reels when they're looking the best, got makeup on and all this goodness. And so it became an aesthetically pleasing website platform of beautiful pictures. Then eventually they added videos, reels, stories, all the things. So they still are the same. They want everything pretty. I don't have makeup on. I ain't got a brown. I'm in my work pants right now. I ain't got to be worried about no full body seeing me and doing IG. You get to just learn these skills, work it and stuff like that, and be you. That's why I came over TikTok. They ain't had to tell me too many times. Once I went through that training and they explained that, I said, people over here getting rich in pajamas and bedroom slippers and looking dirty and going to Walmart. Now, I ain't going to do that now. They wear their slippers in Walmart and turn around and wear it right up in their house. Make it make sense to me. I'm not from that generation. I don't get that. But anyway, people over here making money doing stupid stuff like that. You telling me I ain't got enough skills to make some money over here? You do. You got life experience. Half of us done raised kids. Some of us on grandkids, laughing at all my friends. They becoming grandparents. I'm not a grandparent yet. Thank God. I'm not ready. But it could happen because my daughter and my son-in-law, my daughter's been married 2 years come September. My oldest, she's 24. So they say they want to continue to travel and just enjoy newly married, getting to know each other. I'm like, yeah, please keep that up, because I mean, I'm free, right? Because I ain't got no job, but I ain't ready to be the grandma, the babysitter. Hello, not yet. Not yet. I'm still too young. I ain't ready for it. So I'm going to make a link tree too, so you can book like a one-on-one appointment with me. But the first digital product that I invested in, I spent $900 for it. And I absolutely love it. It was a great foundation to teach you everything about digital marketing, how to be a marketer, attraction marketing, speaking to the different types of buyers, all the things. And that's nice. And that was called DGC. I still have it in my link. When you click my link, you'll see it. But I also now promote a lot of DWA because it has so many streams of income, and it's $4.97 and it's $41 a month. And I love that too. And I paid that $4.97. And then I have HTP too. I purchased that one. That was $9.97 because, hey, we diversified our portfolio. Don't y'all get stuck in no box thinking, oh, I got one thing. I'm loyal to the store. No, you learn to be a digital marketer. Okay, not a digital product seller of one product. You're going to create your own thing in the future. So what you're going to say, I can't sell mine because I got something. Come on, stop it. Wait, hold on. I want you to understand this is business. This is big business. This is $1 billion industry. You're going to learn something different from every platform. DWA, though, I love it. That's the one I just showed you, 13 streams of income. And I love the teaching for the men. I love that it's an affiliate. So what that means is you get your link and you can share that in your story, in your stores, in your bio, on any social media network. People can purchase it, learn the information they can purchase, okay? So I like that. DGC, I like it, but it took me some time to set up. So just letting you know, if you decide that that's the one you want once you look at the information, we didn't talk about it today, but if you decide that you want to, then if you get the $900, because there is a little hiccup, and I've had a lot of people reach out to me needing help to set up their website and all that. Inside of the community, they know if it's been a problem too. So they offer onboarding, but you pay a fee. And I think it's like $150. So if you start with the $900, then I will send you $100 so that you can just pay for somebody else to set it up, okay? You have to put a little extra to it, but if you decide with that one, I'll do that as well. Because child, me trying to help you set up, that was adding extra days. It took me a week to set that program up. So that's why I really talk about DWA. If you've been on my lives before and you're like, Danielle, why are you doing DWA and not DGC? DGC, I'm doing it too, it's in there, but there is a little hiccup. You have to program your buttons. You got to set up your payment gateways, your domain name, and there's some work involved. There is work involved, but it's a great reward back, but it's work on the front end. And it took me a week to get started. And I know some of y'all don't want to wait a week before you can start doing something to start seeing money. And so that's why I said DWA is it's a great place to start. And if you ever, you make the sales, you start making income and you want to get another one, fine, add more, okay? I'm your girl for that. I got like 5 of them. Trust me, and I learned something different for all of them. That's why I programmed my day planner to get on different ones. And I just set my laptop up while I'm cooking. Like yesterday, the training I was on, I set my laptop up in the kitchen, turned the speaker up, and I'm cooking and I'm listening at the same time. Multitasking. All the parents in the house, put multitask, because y'all know we the kings and queens of that. Kids be talking over here, the football game on here. You have heard them, you're looking at the TV. Guys, you do it. Women, we do it too. We just really good at it. But men, y'all do it too. We all do it, right? I'm going to add this in here now so that I'm going to add where you can book a one-on-one with me. Hold on. Okay, here it is. It is Calendly, www.calendly.com/live at your pace. Okay, add. All right, so I just added that too as well in case anyone needs a one-on-one. It's also on here, okay? And that way I can answer any questions, assist you, okay? So I just set that up because I did not have that on there as well. But I do offer that for people who need help and set up. But plus, when you invest in yourself and you get a program, then you're going to have a one-on-one with me anyway. So you'll have my phone number and everything. Good morning, Teresa. How you doing today? Good morning. I'm Danielle. If this is your very first time here, don't make it your last. Smash that FOLLOW button at the top. I go live every day. After I wake up, typically, I'm a night owl, y'all. I go to bed like 2 o'clock in the morning. Last night I did good. I think I was asleep by 2:15. And then I usually wake up about 10 something. And then afterwards, I go feed my chickens. This is like my life, right? I get up. I have 4 chickens. I go out there. I make sure they ate, got some water. And then I eventually go live. So that's like my morning. So I'm always on somewhere between 10 something, 11. And then I do live and then I just go about my day. Today, my kids want to go open up my 14 and 15-year-old. They want a new checking account. And so there is a local credit union here, y'all, that if your kids get a checking account with them, and put a minimum, I think, of $50 in, they get a Nintendo Switch, up to 2 per household. So ain't that something? A Nintendo Switch, y'all. Girl, we're going to put that $50 in there. We're going to go put that $50 in both of these accounts and go open that up. So they should be getting dressed and ready. And that's what we're going to go do. And then we'll probably just go out to lunch. But yeah, it's the most relaxing life. I'm done with work for today, unless I decide to go live later. It's called, Jen, I got your number. I'll text you or DM me, and then I'll send it to you. DM me and I'll send it to you. I I don't know the name. Langley? Did that sound familiar? Langley Bank? Langley? It seems like that's what it says. Yeah, and I'll send you a picture of it because Katie got a picture too. So I'll send you a picture. And yeah, so they get a switch for putting $50 in a checking account. Oh, we going up there. Oh, we going. That's what you call smart, right? Hello? Girl, I have never even heard of it. That's the whole crazy thing. So you're in North Carolina. I've never even heard of this bank. So my brother-in-law sent it to my husband. His kids are too young. They have to be teenagers. So his twins, ain't this crazy? My brother-in-law, my husband's brother, him and his wife have twins. They're fraternal, a boy, girl. And me and my husband, we have twins. Ours is identical girls. But his twins are only 6 years old. So they don't qualify. They don't qualify. You have to be teenagers opening up an account. But I'll let you know because it could be from North Carolina and now Virginia just got it. I've never even heard of this bank or whatever. So yeah, DM me and I'll send you the name of it. And if I got your number, I'll just send you a picture of the flyer too so you can go to whatever your local one is. And if they offering it down there, take your child, get the account, get it. We like it. If it's free, it's for me, right? Because that's free. That's completely free because your money's still your money. Hello, somebody. Shoot. And you know these kids is going to love that. And then once we read the fine print, of course, it's 1 per child, but only 2 per household. So yeah, multiple teenagers. Sorry, only 2 can get it. So that'll be all they get that account there for me. Be just 2. Because it ain't my bank of choice. Because I got to drive 30 minutes away from home to it. The closest one is 30 minutes away. Which isn't that bad. But I mean, I don't have one like close to us. But 30 minutes is worth it. I mean, I drive 30 minutes to the mall. So that's why I told the kids, we're going to go on up there. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's free. We know it was a lot of work. Yes, it's free. We gonna go on up there. And they don't have a huge requirement for you to like to deposit. It didn't say it had to stay in a certain amount, but the kids need to save anyway, so it's all good. Yep. All right, y'all. So if you don't have the free information before our GO, just to recap where to go get it, and especially if this is your first time here, welcome in. I'm Danielle. Nice to meet you. I'm from Virginia. I'm a retired registered nurse after 18 years, but I'm also an MLM dropout. Is that what I can say? I'm an MLM network marketing dropout. Yeah, I've done them all and have decided that that is not the life for me. And it's not because I wasn't successful. I was successful in those things. It just really takes a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of mental space to always be pouring into people. And it takes so much. Sometimes you take your hand off your business and you're wondering how much is it going to go back. You're constantly on the grind. And so, even with residual, you're doing things to make sure you get bonuses and so much. So you're always working. This here, you're learning the skills. You can create your own businesses, has 13 streams of income. You don't even have to do digital marketing. You might be saying, Danielle, I don't want to show my face. Then do faceless. You have a lot of people who do this type of business totally faceless. I mean, even when they go live, they put banners in the middle of the screen that covers their entire face, y'all. Have y'all seen it? I know I have. You have people who have complete faceless pages. And then when they turn around, they'll put one up like this in the middle of the screen. So you never really see what they really truly look like. Okay, they might cover it up just a little bit more so that you just see the body and the hands, but you never see them. You can do that. There's nothing wrong with that. And they make bank. A lot of people make 6 figures and faceless over on IG. IG is where it's at truly with faceless, just to be perfectly honest. But you have so many people doing that. So many. So you can do that as well. And then you have those who don't even sell a digital marketing program. They take those multiple streams of income and do other things. Like my husband just signed up for a Turo account. He's going to do that. I've also showed him the drop shipping modules. He set up drop shipping. And I know he's had several sales now through eBay. His drop shipping account is set up through eBay, but the shipping takes place through our Amazon Prime account. Don't ask me how it works, because I don't know. And if I told you something, I'd be lying, because I didn't watch not one single one of those modules. The drop shipping module, if it's highlighted, that ain't me. That's Tom. That's Tom Pace. Watch that, not me. Him and my kids. Let's see, where is it? Drop shipping. How to go viral, videography, photography, creating your own digital product. If you're going to create your own, this is where you would go, and walking through getting that all set up for you. Also, if you're going to do faceless, I have like 7,000 done for you reels. So I'm going to give those to you too. I already purchased those, and I purchased another course for the, reels that was done. So I'll give those to you as well if you choose to do faceless and you want reels that's already done. But there's multiple pages. This is just one page. On the second page, learn videography, Canva, so many things, attraction marketing, affiliate marketing. Those who are doing network marketing, they teach you how to bridge the two businesses together. Because with these skills, you're going to sell more of your network marketing business product or whatever. I'm just not doing that. Being a brand creator, creating content for different brands, getting stuff for free, how to learn and master that. Oops, I accidentally clicked it. But when you click it, you'll see that all the modules in the education opens up on the side. Each one of these are videos that you would touch, and you're going to watch the video that goes along with it. So this one opens up, and then there's your videos. So every single one of these opens up and has subtitles and stuff. So these are educational courses that you're going through, okay? So you're putting your thinking hat on, you're going to school. If you don't want to learn a new skill, this ain't for you, okay? You might got to exit left. Thank you for being here, but this is something you got to learn, y'all. And this is what we're learning, but it's worth it. When you really think about it, I look at myself. I went to college for 4 years and could not make a dime in nursing until I finished school. Then I had to take the state boards, which I prepared for. I paid for a separate NCLEX course to help prepare me so I could pass it. And then I still couldn't work in that field until I passed it. And so, but with this, you're actually learning the skills and you're able to earn and make money at the exact same time. So it's truly a learn and earn program and system. Okay. So you're going to love it. You're going to love it because it's unique, it's different, and it pays you handsomely. Can I use handsomely? I ain't heard anybody use that in a long time. Pays you handsomely. All right. Who else has questions for me? Do you share the same account with your family? What you mean? What you mean, Jen? With this? Oh, yeah. Yeah, they log in. I done paid for the modules, the courses. Yeah, so my husband is also logged in on his laptop and mine's. Just saved the username and password. Oh, goodness. I just got a restriction, y'all. I don't know what for, so I hit appeal. Yeah, so my husband, they have my login and my password. It's on different devices, and so they just watch the modules. Yep. See you later. Thanks for coming in. I hope you smash that connect button so we can stay connected. Let me touch you. Let me see. Freedom Fun, content creator, success made together. And you're a world traveler. Child, love to travel too. All right, Judy, I'm back at you. Gotcha. All right. So yeah. So if you have any questions, but yeah, Jen, they use my same account. Yeah. Yep. They're learning from it. They're not selling it. They're not reselling the course. That's an option if you want to. So that's what I do. I choose to resell it because I love it. Hey, Tisha. Thank you so much. Thank you for the daily heart meet. Yeah. Make sure you leave a comment because you get 30 points for that. So you get 45 for the daily heart meet, 30 for the comment so that you can collect your points before we go, because that's the crazy thing. You got to collect them within 24 hours of being on a creator's live or you lose them. Okay, so at the top, your heart up there, the top turn from orange to red. And then when you click it, you claim your points. She already knows. She got a 12 beside her name. But for all the new people who don't know about engaging on TikTok, that's how you get extra points. So if you don't have coins, you go to tiktok.coins and then make sure you purchase them. Like sometimes you can get like 99 coins for $1. So it's like costing you a penny per coin. A daily heart meet is costing you 1 penny, but it's growing your business. It's actually sending more to you. And so yes. And so Teresa is growing her account. So y'all connect with her as well. And see, Teresa, what do you talk about on your page? Are you content creating? What are you doing? Midlife reboot. I know that's right. New passions, real talk. Join me on the self-discovery ride. I love that. So make sure you're creating content daily though. That's also going to help you. And you already got a 21 by your name. So I don't need to teach you about engagement. You know all about it, okay? But the new people who don't have numbers beside their name, they really don't know. But you see the numbers. You see how Tisha has a 12 and you see Teresa has a 21. They didn't put those blue numbers beside their name. The TikTok system does that based on their engagement. So when they go into lives and engage, when they see content, if they heart it, they listen to it all the way through. Even if you get to a video, you're interested in it, but it seems too long, hold your finger on it and speed it all the way to the end. And then hard and like it. That way you'll get that 4 points for completing the video. You get 4 points for completing the video. You get 5 if you rewatch it. So that's 9 points. If you do a comment, that's it's 2 points. So now that's 11 points. If you hit the heart, that's another point. That's 12. So when you get off of here, when you see the little magnifying glass at the bottom, just type in there TikTok point system. Get familiar with the point system because that's going to help you grow your business. So now that you have engagement points, the algorithm already recognizes you, knows you're really here, you're not a robot, then they send people to you. So what you want to do is work with the algorithm so you can grow a business. That's how this thing all works. And that's what you learn in the programs is SEO and optimization. You can't spend all day looking up Diddy, looking at the news and what's going on in Israel and stuff. You're going to continue to get all of that in your feed. And that's what it thinks that's your tribe of people. You want to spend time on things that people research and look up. How to make money online, how to make money from my phone. I need money now for rent. Think like a person. That's the stuff you will look up. That's the stuff you engage with. The algorithm starts knowing who you are. That's what it sends to you. When you create content, you won't have a box above your head that says find related content. It will say work from home, digital marketer, make money. It's going to categorize you based on what you spend time on and what you create content and your hooks. Hooks is so important. So you learn all of these by means of a program. And I'm still learning, y'all. I've been doing this for 1 year. I'm learning. I'm still learning. And it's fun. It's a journey. But at least this learning journey is coming with income at the exact same time. I can't beat that. I can't beat that. You can't beat that. So if you're going to get started, let me know. If you're starting with DWA, I know that they don't like you sharing your screen, but I'm going to share this with you really quickly again. So if you go to the top, my picture in the top left corner, click my picture once, click my picture the second time, and then you can go right to my website. You see in the middle of the screen, www.liveatyourpace.com. That's one way to get to one of my websites. And you can click my LINK, that's clickable inside of the bio. And then right here at the top, it says DWA, Digital Wealth Academy. This is the one that I said you can start with as low as $0 money down, $41 a month. You will put your name and email address in. Let me go ahead and do that. I don't know why. What's going on in my throat? Women for Moons. And I'm going to show you at Yahoo. All right, so once you put your best email address in, check your spelling, because that's a lot of times people say, I ain't getting anything. So right here on this page, I made a little short video, and I'll take people on a tour of it, but I've already did that. I enjoyed this time off to work. Oh, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. But it tells you there's going to be different options. You can do a one-time payment of $497, 3 monthly breakups of $165.67, or you can apply to get $0 money down, $41 a month. That's what I did. Then you click here. You'll put in your information. Let's see if it let me skip it. I'm trying to skip. Okay, down here at the bottom, the first button, it allows you to pay in full with a credit, debit card, or you can get a virtual card. I have a lot of people who also purchase with a virtual card, like through Sezzle, Klarna, things like that. And at Affirm, Afterpay, they have virtual cards. You just go to their website, Klarna.com, Afterpay.com, and you can say virtual card. And they'll give you a card number along with the CVC, the little 3-digit codes, and you go on and you purchase it just like that. So with a virtual card, or it has the PayPal, pay now, buy later, or buy now, pay later, something like that. So that's the first button. The second one is going to take you to a different one of a payment plan option. If you want to do it and immediately be able to click the Afterpay, and also Klarna is right here. And most people, they're able to get it $0 money down and $41 a month. Okay. So just click the other options. It'll show you at first, like pay it in 6 months or 12 months. Look at it and say, hey, I want to see the whole full 18 months, what that is, and do the lowest one as well. So all the options are there to, help you get started, but then you immediately have your business. We'll book your one-on-one call with me. We'll get together in Zoom. I help you strategize, create your content for the first 30 days. Make sure you have your affiliate link, paste that where you're going to put it, and then start learning, start getting the education, and you're going to start learning and then implementing what you learn. And that's it. No more. Anybody else? Any questions for me? Who's getting started? Who's getting started so I can know who I got to talk to today? I got to take these kids to the bank, though. Remember, I got to take these kids to the bank. That's going to be first. But then this afternoon, at least anytime after about 1:30, then I'm free if you want to meet today and do everything today. Okay? It's totally up to you. Totally up to you. Anybody getting started today? Who's taking action? You've been watching people make money and you're like, I'm jumping in here. I'm going to have 5-figure months with Danielle. I'm jumping in that thing. I'm doing it too. Who else? Anybody else getting started today? Who's scared? Because that's always a group too. I know, who's scared. Like, I don't know. I'm a little nervous. I'm scared. That's a normal feeling, y'all. Fear is normal. Anytime we do something that's just out of the norm, this is not traditional. Go to work, work for 40 years, wait for a retirement check. It's a little different. So it's going to come with fear because we have not been trained to do things this way. We've been taught totally different. Totally different. So Jen says she's scared. Okay. You know what we say? Do it afraid. There's never going to be a time where you won't be. It never just goes away. You have to do it afraid. You just got to jump in there and try it out, Chad. You got to just jump in there. Jump in there. And thank goodness it's a one-time investment. So you're not paying over and over and over. Like when I say the $41 a month, that's just because it's just breaking it up over time for you to pay it. Somebody say, I got to pay $41 forever. No. It costs $497. If you paid it all at once, there is no more payments. It's a one-time investment. That's it. And then you're learning. And then you are able to sell the course and make $422 every single time that you make a sale. All right. Well, I'm going to go make sure these kids is up and we're going to get out of here. And Jen, send me a DM because I'll find what the name of that bank or credit union is. And if it's in North Carolina, make sure you take your kid, get you a free Nintendo, what is it called? Nintendo Switch, a free Nintendo Switch for opening up them a checking account. It's either a checking or a savings account, but just the fact of opening them account. Okay. All right. Well, I'll see y'all later. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. You need to give yourself a pat on the back because the fact that you even spent time here with me learning about digital marketing so that you can change your life, it already says something about you and your character and speaks value. So give yourself a pat on the back. Thank you, Self-Preserve, and go get the free information. I don't know if you just got here, but go get the free information. I have several digital marketing programs, but today I really focused on DWA that has 13 streams of income. And I love you can start at zero money down, and they have sections for teaching men. You can do anything. My husband now is doing drop shipping and set up a Turo because we're going to Turo a vehicle now. So it's so many ways in there to make money from home. Okay. So even if you don't want to do digital marketing, sell digital products, digital arbitrage may not be for you, but you're going to see something else and then you're going to do, and you're going to make moolah from your phone because that's the whole goal. We want to make money now from home, from our phones, whether we're in the beach, in Hawaii, or laying in our sheets in our bed. We want to be able to make moolah. Okay. Yes. If you missed it, so I do, if you go to DWA and you click the link, I do just have a little walkthrough of it, but I need to record my own presentation. Oh, but you know what you also could do? I'm gonna tell you what you can do. If you go to my link, right, that's in my profile, you will also see my different social media handles. Go to YouTube. On YouTube, I'll upload my lives, and that'll also give you an opportunity, and I'll label this one DWA. So I'm going to upload it. TikTok download is slow as crap. So TikTok, if y'all can hear me, why does y'all process download so slow? But as soon as it downloads, I'll upload it, okay? And it'll have the date for today. What's today's date, y'all? The 15th. So it'll have the 15th date. So you'll get a chance to see it. All right? All right, y'all. Well, I'll catch y'all soon, and y'all enjoy the rest of your beautiful Tuesday. Bye-bye.